What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 17 franchise video for you guys, and we are in the NFC Championship game, folks. We've gone through so much to get to this point, but we can't start looking back now because we still have work to do. We are one win away from the Super Bowl, and we've got the Dallas Cowboys standing in our way, so we got to come out here and take care of business. And look at Julio right there firing the boys up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go. Getting into the gameplay, Matt Ryan takes the snap under center and dumps it off to Freeman for a short game. Looks like he only got about 5 on the play. Bringing up second down, Ryan takes the snap, looks downfield and connects with Sanu on the comeback route right there, and that gives us a new set of downs, plus it helps us get in the rhythm offensively. Next play is a pitch play to Freeman, and there is no running room whatsoever. The Cowboys end up stopping that one short. We actually end up losing 4 on the play. Second and 14 now, a quick pass to Jones. He's able to make the grab, but it stopped short of the first down marker. Now we're looking at 3rd and 4. Ryan tries to thread the needle there to Sanu, but he was well covered, and the pass ends up being incomplete. So just like that, we go 3 and out. On the Cowboys' first possession, they come out I formation and try to get the rookie Elliott involved in the ground game, but there is nowhere to go. The Falcons defense shut that run down for a gain of 1. So on second down, Romo drops back and completes the pass to Escobar right there, and he picks up the first down, bringing up a 1st and 10. Romo trying to thread the needle there, but great coverage by Alford knocking the ball down. 2nd and 10, Romo going with the handoff to Elliott, and he picks up a decent gain of about 5 on the play, bringing up 3rd down now. Romo dropping back, looking downfield, and he gets sacked by Claiborne, and Romo immediately grabs that right leg. The Cowboys call an injury timeout as the fans at AT&T Stadium are holding their breath. Taking another look at it, Claiborne torpedoes right into Romo's legs, and that does not look good. I never majored in biology, you guys, but I'm pretty sure your leg is not supposed to do that. So Romo gets taken to the locker room after the injury, and his status to return in this one is doubtful. That is a huge blow to the Dallas Cowboys offense. Now, my next possession on 2nd and 1, the short pass there goes to Hooper, and he's able to pick up some decent yardage after making the catch there. Bringing up a 2nd and 10 now. We try to go with the ground game, but there is no running room. The Cowboys shut that play down in the backfield. 2nd and 13 now. Ryan trying to set up the screenplay, and again, the Cowboys are all over it. The Cowboys defense is playing pretty inspired after the Romo injury. They must be trying to step it up. So as you can see here, the drive ends up going nowhere after being backed up 3rd and 19, and we're forced to punt it away. And the punt is pretty terrible. They end up taking the ball at the 40-yard line, and I'll be honest with you guys, that punt felt a little on the glitchy side. I'm just saying. Anyway, the Cowboys take over from the 40. They hand the ball off there to Elliott, and he picks up a pretty nice gain there before being brought down at the 41-yard line. The next play is another handoff to the rookie Elliott, and this time he gets about 4 or 5 on the play, and it brings him to 2nd down now. Again, Elliott with the handoff, and this time we're able to stop that short before he's able to get loose. So the Cowboys are playing it pretty cautious with the rookie Prescott in at the helm there, and we were able to shut that screenplay down, forcing them to try a long field goal, and Bailey is able to drill that one right down the middle, so they take the 3-0 lead early. So we have to respond here. Ryan in the shotgun on 3rd and 15. Look at the route by Hardy. He's able to get the separation from the nickel, and Matt put the ball right on the money. That was a nice play. Bringing up a 1st and 10 now. Matt trying to dial up the screenplay. He dumps it off to Freeman. Freeman makes a guy miss and then tries to run over the DB. That would have been a nice play had he been able to truck him. The next play, we go with a pitch to Coleman, and he ends up picking up the 1st down, giving us a 1st and 10 at the 29. Ryan under center fires a pass down the middle to Julio Jones, and we're setting up shop in the red zone at the 3-yard line. So we come out and go fullback dive with it, and DeMarco's able to punch it in. So we were able to answer Dallas's field goal with the touchdown there, and we're able to take the lead 7-3. Now getting back on defense, the Cowboys have it on 2nd and 5. Prescott's in the gun. He fires a pass near the sidelines as Beasley on a completion, but the coverage is there to stop him shy of the 1st down. So it sets up a 3rd and 1 now, and Dan Quinn sends the house. The blitz gets home and sacks Prescott as soon as he comes out of the play action. Look how many red jerseys are in his face. And I gotta show you guys a quick blooper right here. I completely missed the tackle. I went for the kill shot right there on my user safety Allen, and as you guys know, sometimes going for those big hits make you miss everything. So sensing the change in the momentum, I decided that now might be a good time to try to take a shot. I come out, go play action with Ryan, look downfield. Julio's got a step, so he dials up the deep ball, puts it right on the money, and Julio makes the catch for the score. And then he does the King James celebration after the fact. I guess when you haul in a 63-yard touchdown like that, you can do whatever you want in the end zone. Julio's just been a big play machine all season long for me, so that's no surprise there. So the Cowboys try to go back to the ground game their next possession, and that gets blown up. They actually lose a couple on the play. On 2nd and 13, Prescott's under pressure, and he gets sacked. Adrian Claiborne was able to get to the quarterback on that play, but that was more so a coverage sack than anything. So it sets them back with the 3rd and 20 now. We just drop back in coverage. They dump it off short to Elliott, and Collins is able to come up and just make the tackle there. So after forcing the 3 and out, on our next possession, we hand the ball off to Freeman, and he has space looking downfield, and he tries to cut back in at the last second, but he can't get that last block to spring him for the touchdown. So it brings up a 1st and 10 now. Ryan going to Julio across the middle in a slant, but the collision knocks the ball loose and the pass is incomplete. So now we're looking at 2nd and 10. Ryan targets Hooper over the middle. He makes the grab, but it gets tackled right before making the 1st down. So on 3rd and inches, we hand the ball off here to Freeman, and he picks up 1st down yardage and some on the play. A couple plays later on 2nd and 7, Matt Ryan goes play action, looks downfield and tries to thread the needle, but throws it into coverage. And that was just a really horrible read from the jump. I was under pressure and I had to get rid of it, and for some reason just threw it up for grabs. That cannot happen in the red zone, you guys. But the good thing about it is our defense has been playing pretty solid in this one. And look at the pass breakup right there by Alford. This has been his best game in a long time. He's got a couple solid pass breakups in this one. And he's got to be auditioning to get a big money deal from another team, because we've already decided not to resign him this offseason. But we definitely appreciate him stepping up in the NFC title game. Now, on our next offensive possession, we set up shop at the 31. Ryan under center drops back, but he's under pressure, gets hit, and the ball pops up right into the arms of Gregory, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. And Ryan's fumbling issues that plagued us all season long show up once again in the NFC Championship. So with 11 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter, we still try to stay aggressive, going play action, throwing it up deep to Julio, trying to make a play, but he collides with the DB in midair, and Julio is down. This is not something that we need right now. Our biggest playmaker being injured in the NFC Championship game, and he heads back to the locker room with a bruised sternum, with his chances to return in this one highly doubtful. So we're going to have to rely on our defense here on 2nd and 9. They try to go with the ground game, but Godfrey comes up from the safety spot to make the tackle, bringing up a 3rd and 12. Prescott in the gun, looking downfield. He has time in the pocket, but look at the coverage downfield, and we're able to get to him for yet another coverage sack in this one, you guys. Take a look at the coverage downfield. Just about every option has a red jersey in his hip pocket. There is nowhere for Prescott to go with it, so he's forced to hold on to it, giving us time to get there and make the sack. Now, after forcing the 3 and out, we're pinned back pretty deep in this one. We come out trying to run the ball, and look at what happens. From the 7-yard line, Freeman fumbles and they scoop and score. But just before I decided to throw my Xbox off the balcony, the refs wanted to take another look at it, and sure enough, Freeman was down on the play. You can clearly see that he has control of the ball the entire way through the process. So fortunately for us, we're going to maintain possession of this one, and we've got to come out and put together a drive that can put some points on the board. So we come out trying to go with the ground game to Freeman, but look at what happens now. Devontae Freeman goes down, and I don't know if he's holding his hip or his arm or what, but this couldn't happen at the worst possible time. We've already lost Julio Jones, and now losing Devontae Freeman, it really doesn't get any more catastrophic than that on our offense, you guys. If this continues, I'm going to have to see if we can get Desmond Trufant to play wide receiver or something, because that is just horrible. So later in the drive on 1st and 10, we go with the pitch play to Coleman. He gets a block by DeMarco and breaks into the open field. He could have taken it the distance, but the DB ends up making the tackle on the play. That was a pretty nice run there. We've still got at least one weapon we can use. Now on the next play, we dump it off short to Ward there. He makes the catch and picks up a couple on the play, setting us up with the 2nd and 8. Ryan under center, taking the snap, dropping back, completing the pass to Sanu, and he ends up getting tackled just shy of picking up the 1st down. So we're able to sneak that ahead and get a yard on the play, and that extends the drive. A couple plays later on 3rd and 6, Ryan in the empty backfield fires the pass to Sanu there. He makes the catch and runs in for a touchdown. And look at Sanu on the play right here, channeling his inner Julio Jones and making the play on the ball after the slant. That was really Julio-esque right there. Sanu must have been watching game film of Julio doing that all season, because that looked exactly like a Julio play. Now getting back on defense here, if we could just get a stop, we could probably wrap this one up. On 2nd and 11, the pass is dumped off to the wide receiver, and we're able to make the tackle shy of the 1st down. On 3rd and 2, we send the corner on the blitz, and Prescott goes down. What an aggressive call on 3rd and short there. Dan Quinn is loving it too. But check out what happened on that play, you guys. The play was originally designed to send the nickel Collins on the blitz, but I manually adjusted to send the extra corner Van Dyke, and the play worked to perfection. That was exactly what we needed right there to get off the field and give the ball back to our offense. So with 4 minutes and change left in the game, we have to come out and eat up as much time as we can off this clock. So Dallas is going to get a heavy dose of Coleman and Ward on this drive. On 1st and 10 here, the pitch goes to Ward. He's trying to break it outside, but he gets tackled by the DB, bringing up a 2nd and 9. The next play is a handoff to Coleman. He runs off the right side and gets tackled by the linebacker. But as you can see, we're able to grind this out, milking it all the way down to 20 seconds. We just come out and take a knee. And with that, you are looking at the new NFC champion Atlanta Falcons. We had to deal with so much to get to this point, everything from injuries to inconsistent play. We even had to readjust our defensive line on the fly because they started out pretty weak in the series, folks. But after all that said, in the end we were able to put it all together and punch our ticket to the Super Bowl. Now, taking a quick look at the stats, Matt Ryan had a pretty efficient day, completing 22 of his 29 attempts for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns. He did throw that horrible pick into coverage though, but that one's on me. Now, looking at the running backs, Coleman had 89 yards on 13 carries. And in the passing game, both Julio and Hooper had 5 catches. Julio had 110 yards and 1 touchdown. Hooper only had 42 yards in the day, but had a pretty decent 8.4 yards a catch. So that's definitely nothing to complain about. Anyways, folks, that's all the time I got in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.